Tick.
Welcome back to HN9, you guys. Now it is a Monday, so it means that it's time for an HN9 talk show. And today we are joined by life coach Gary and also Simbongile, our author, as well as some of our audience members. Welcome to the show, you guys.
Thank you very much.
As you all know, this week it's all about #MyTalent here on HN9. So, Gary, in your expert opinion, because, you know, everyone has this distorted idea of what talent is based on, you know, celebrities, reality TV. We all think that you have to look a certain way and, you know, be creative in order to be talented. So, in your expert opinion, what is talent?
Talent is something that comes very easily to us, or we do it naturally.
Okay.
And it can be anything. It can be kicking a soccer ball, can be drawing a picture, solving problems, even sorting out maths. So it's just something that comes easy to us.
Okay, cool. So now I'm going to talk to these guys over here. As young people, you know, we're all trying to discover ourselves and figure out where we fit in this world. Do you guys think that you have an idea of what some of your talents are yet?
Well, I write, so I do have an idea of it, and I'm like, want to pursue more of it. But as time goes on, I will pursue it. Yeah.
How did you figure out that writing is your thing?
Well, when my teacher died in high school, back in high school, I wrote a whole piece and I went to perform it without editing. And then from that point on, I wrote all my feelings. And then now I thought, okay, let me just let in the people, you know, and then that's when it started, and now it's getting serious, you know.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So I'm sure you were definitely inspired by Simbongile.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And you?
My talent is talking. Not many people understand what I mean when I say talking, but I mean...
Okay, so break it down for us.
I love talking on stage and having people look at me and getting their attention, basically, because I'm not smart, book smart, but I'm really good at thinking on my feet, and that that's what it is for me, basically.
Okay, so you seem very sure that this is your talent. How did you get to this point?
I had to do a lot of assemblies and Valentine's Day show, so by the time that I actually had to talk at church, it was just like, it just came naturally, and I realized like talking is my talent.
Okay, cool. So are there any other talents that we have here? Any hidden talents?
Apparently my talent is that I can sing.
Okay, so you definitely have to give us a young line or so.
Okay. When the rain is blowing in your face,
Hey.
and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love.
Definitely your talent right there. What do you mean you think it's your talent? That was pretty amazing. Yeah. So Gary, can you talk to us about how do we identify these talents? How do we get to the point where, you know, what's that process of what are my talents? How do we get to that?
We need to reflect, have an internal look at ourselves, look at what we spend a lot of time on and what we spend enjoying doing besides watching TV or playing computer games. As well as, it's always a very good idea to get external opinions like friends, teachers, parents who can have an objective look in and see what our talents are.
Okay, and then let's talk about strengths versus talents. What is the difference?
So talent is something that comes naturally to us, and a strength is when we actually take time out to develop that talent. We learn everything about it to a point that we are able to perform that talent on a consistent level at a very high level.
Okay, so Simbongile, based on what Gary's just said, do you have any strengths besides your writing, which we've identified as maybe a talent? Do you have anything else that you would say is your strength?
I would say public speaking. I love speaking in front of an audience. I preach a lot at my church. I motivate students, so I would definitely say public speaking. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And you guys, do you guys have any strengths that you think that you're keen to work on as well, besides the talents that you've mentioned?
I'd say, sorry.
Whoa.
Ladies first.
Okay, ladies first.
I guess we both like speaking. Anyway, I'd say motivational speaking. I really enjoy that. I do it a lot, it seems, with my friends, my peers, and my classmates. Although it doesn't work all the time, but usually, yeah, I just go for it.
So it's something that you're willing to work on?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
cool. And you?
I think I'm quite a sporty person, but I just don't like training much because I'm quite lazy too. So, yeah.
Okay, cool. So, Gary, can we talk about, you know, working on our weaknesses versus working on our strengths or our talents? Which one would you say is more effective in terms of, you know, achieving our goals or following a career path?
We need to work on both. We need an holistic approach to both, but I would recommend that we work more on our strengths as opposed to our weaknesses. We work on our weaknesses to try and dilute them, to make them a smaller aspect to moving forward in a direction of a career choice.
Yeah.
But our strengths we need to work on quite a bit more.
Okay, cool. So guys, can you talk to me a little bit about, you know, the different talents that you may want to explore? I think they've already spoken. I'm looking at these two. What are the different talents that you would like to explore, since now we've differentiated between strengths and talents?
I don't know. Talent I want to explore, not quite sure. But I know the one thing I've always wanted to do is play tennis, and I never got the opportunity to, because like in primary school, you aren't really informed on like the sports you can do. People just say like you play netball, play soccer. It's always the basics, but you never go into the things that people don't usually do, like badminton or something.
Okay, guys, we're gonna continue this discussion a little bit later on, so be sure to, you know, get in on the discussion online, because we love hearing from all of you guys. But now that we've identified our different talents and also we've figured out how to, you know, put them to use, we'll come back after the break and figure out, you know, what passion is and how that can be applied in our different lives. But right now, it's time for us to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, more hectic.
Hectic.